Hey everybody, what's up? It's Shelly. In today's video, we are going over the very last Mohawks that's in our Mohawk series. This is video number 4, and we're gonna be talking about the back, inside, open and closed Mohawks. So if you haven't checked out any of the other videos in this series on how to do all these different kinds of Mohawks, make sure you go ahead and click the link up here, and that will take you to the very first one. And each video at the beginning of the intros will have the one previously. So let's go ahead, let's dig right in to these back, inside, open and closed Mohawks. Back, inside, open Mohawk is actually one of the most popular Mohawks I think that we do in skating. We don't realize it's a Mohawk, but it is a Mohawk because we're going from backward to forward on the inside edge. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get some speed, get some momentum by doing backward crossovers. On the undercut of your crossover, you're gonna hold that inside edge. And keep in mind, we are doing this on a circle, just like all of our other Mohawks that we have done here, because we wanna have edges going in and coming out. So what you're gonna do next is when you're holding that inside edge, make sure your shoulders and your hips are all facing inside of the circle. So when you do your transition, you're gonna be looking into the circle. You will not be looking outside the circle, or else you're doing a completely different thing. So when we're holding that edge, we can first extend our leg out, and then we can bring our foot in, bring the heel to the instep of the foot, open and rotate your shoulders and your hips to move forward and step onto that free leg, onto a forward inside edge. So this whole time your arms are staying inside the circle. There's really not a lot of movement. You are gonna feel your shoulders and hips, that square body flip and step forward from backwards to forwards, but that's pretty much the only thing that you feel. And when you exit that Mohawk, you're gonna have a nice extension, kind of like forward stroke. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you sink down into your knee, open your toes and your knees away from each other, because if you close your knees in, or close the toes in, or close those hips in, you're not gonna be able to do that nice step into the forward inside edge. So you wanna really work on that hip flexibility, getting those knees out, getting those hips open, and of course, making sure those toes are turned out away from each other at the moment that you step onto that forward inside edge. So for the back inside closed Mohawk, just like all the other Mohawks, it's the same thing. The only difference is the placement of our free leg when we step into that transition of the Mohawk. So what we're gonna do here is same thing. We're gonna do some crossovers, hold that inside edge. Arms are going to be facing inside of your circle. You are going to bring your free leg to your skating leg and have that toe to heel positioning. You are going to bring your free leg behind your skating leg. Make sure you bend your knees, open them up away from each other. Same thing with the toes. And you are going to step onto your free leg and push your previously skating leg to the front. And you're gonna hold that edge with free leg extended in front, point your toe, and your arms are still going to be facing inside of the circle. Just like with all of the other Mohawks, when we do a closed Mohawk, we are going to feel the shoulders and the hips pressing against each other or twisting against each other. Now keep in mind, for this back inside closed Mohawk, you wanna keep your palms down and have some tension in your arms, because that's going to help keep your core and body in place when you are doing this Mohawk. There you have it. Those are the back, inside, open and closed Mohawks. I hope you found this video helpful. Until next time, I hope you guys are skating great, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.